And now, live from the wastes of Appalachia, the show formerly known as Atomic Shop Anonymous, it's The Atomic Star. Featuring Skullie Face, your unflappable co-host and dedicated editor. Trizzle Plays, your responder liaison, co-host, and casting director. Mr. Skippy, our adorable sheep man and resident artist. Ruxpin, your friendly neighborhood DJ and master of quips and commentary. And NukaSkunk, with humdingers, zippy zingers, and security. It's the Atomic Star.
Hi guys, welcome back to Season 3. And this is actually Episode 8. I had to go back and count everything again.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, I drew
we
them
forgot
off
how to
when
count.
we went to tour. Well,
To be fair, I messed up too, so
after 5, I kind of lose count. I mean, like, the other hand's holding a bottle of, or a glass of margarita, so,
Oh, man.
Okay, so,
Great.
What about
we ready to go?
announcements?
Yeah, we can
Announcements.
right? Tracy,
Do
you want
it.
to give our announcements?
Do it.
What's our announcement?
Well,
Did we just
My God.
I believe
the season finale?
Deletes Twitch.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I guess I'm doing it? Okay. Or is it? I thought
the
David
announcements are Skullie or you, I believe, but we can handle that in the outro. I got it nice and summed up when we
yeah.
introduce what we're doing next week. So if you would like, I could move on to introducing our very special guest.
Let's move on to that part.
Poop emoji.
Very well.
Faithful listeners, you love her game shows. You've seen her incredible, unique, and dare I say whimsical camp builds. You know she has an unhealthy obsession with Sundew Groves. It's the one, the only, Fallout Frosty.
Yay!
Just walk out now.
Yes.
Yeah, you can walk out.
That's your cue.
Like,
Close
That was
the
pretty
doors.
Just
Jeez,
wanted to make
close
sure.
the doors.
That might be the best entrance ever. So I just walk out now?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh
So
my
good.
God. I am so
Welcome.
glad you're here, Frosty. I've been so excited because I've been talking nonstop about your camps and just game shows, but I'm in love with your camps mainly.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
Frosty.
already
I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, so I think a couple of you guys have seen it already. I've like played around with it a little bit, but I didn't make a new camp for this.
Oh, that's
Because
totally
I
fine.
was
Don't
kind
sweat
of
it,
like
Spore.
really enjoying this little build right now. So
It's
Awesome.
amazing though, so it's
Yeah.
cool. That's why my camp is currently like a stone's or an oar's throw away from you. So
yeah, it's a good spot.
yeah, I think one of my lower levels lives here, and your spot's great though because all the magic good stuff grows nearby there. Okay,
It does.
Magic?
it
yeah,
does.
like fire caps. Fire caps are magic.
Yeah,
Fire caps. There's some starlight berries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. I thought we were talking about other magic.
No, not that
No,
magic,
no.
Skullie. That's after show.
Different kind of magic.
For real.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
Frosty. Usually we start out with some questions. I got a question for you.
All right.
I don't know how many different characters you have, but if you have a short background story of this current character, if you have one.
You know, I feel like this character is like an extension of myself. Just a little bit, I don't know, whimsical. You said whimsical, and I was like, yeah, that's fitting.
Ah, very.
Just, I don't know. It's kind of me, but in the wasteland, a little bit tougher, a little bit sillier. So
Yeah, I definitely say silly with that hat on.
it's the best hat.
It is.
Yeah.
It's got snacks on it.
I think that's
It does. And who doesn't want a snack? I mean, I'm always finding out, oh, I'm starving to death, so I have a hat just in case.
I mean, that pineapple does look pretty good.
It does look really good. I'm a huge fan of pineapple.
That was the very first hat I wore on our very first episodes, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
great choice of headwear.
thank you very much. I thought so myself. But my hair, I got my hair done, and so I can't compete with the pineapple. It just sort of fit on top.
Yeah. It's true. And you don't want to cover that up. It's just going to mess it up.
Right? You know how many cans of Aquanet I went through?
Yes. It takes 112
You know how hard it
bobby
is?
pins.
Yeah.
You know how hard
How hard it is to find all the supplies for this hair.
Right.
Several people had to die.
Oh, my
Listen, it's
Yeah.
not my fault. The stinkwings
It's worth it, though. I
decided to
don't
live there.
Yeah. This is not a beehive. This is a stingwing hive.
Thank you. At least somebody understands here. Somebody knows fashion.
Oh my goodness.
So, you're pretty known for your camps. What would you say when it comes to camps, style of clothing, and the content you put out? What is your aesthetic that you tend to lean towards?
Probably silly. I think. I mean, that's not like an aesthetic, I guess. I don't know. I love the silly things, like the quirky things in this game.
Sure.
So, like, I love the puns in the game, so I like when I can incorporate those into, like, I don't know, any of my content. Obviously, like my fruit hat, that's my favorite thing to wear. And, you know, like, I don't know, I just like to have a lot of fun with it. So, being silly and ridiculous is kind of my go-to aesthetic, I guess. If it's fun, I'm gonna do it.
Nice.
That's a great aesthetic to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And if you can't have fun, well, you're too busy dying in the wasteland.
Exactly. It's like, well, I mean, it's a game. Like, if I'm gonna take it too seriously, this is not the place for me, obviously.
I mean, it's, if you find yourself laughing at some of these perk gum chat like jokes, you're good.
Oh,
You're not doing this
exactly.
again.
They're the best. They're the best. I mean, some of them are like, oh wow, that's bad. But you know, if you get a groan out of it, at least you did something right.
They're basically dad jokes in your perk bag. So
Exactly.
okay, so I have a really big question to ask you. Besides your hat, what is your most used and most favorite Atomic Shop item besides your hat?
The sheep squatch plushie, the little one.
Yes.
He's just a little
I hide him in every build. One of my earlier builds was I had a giant sheep squatch plushie wall that had over 100 sheep squatches.
Yes.
And
I see. I remember that. That's why
it
there's
was pretty
sheepies
cute.
all over the floor.
Yeah. So I just think it's the cutest thing ever, and so I put it in all of my camps. Like, sometimes I'll hide it, but he's always there. It's the cutest.
It's
Like his little tongue sticking
right,
out.
the little blurb tongue.
Yeah. It's like a little derpy. It's so cute.
So,
It's
just to let
adorable.
everybody know on Twitch channel right now, the little sheepy Squatch army is a tribute to Fallout, because I always noticed that running thing on her camps when I went to go visit, that there's always a little sheepy there. So, and then the Shroud plushie,
Yeah, I'm
because
glad people noticed. It's so
heck yeah. So,
Well, it's funny because back when I first got on Twitter and was dipping my toes into the Fallout community, one of the first things I saw was your event for something that I'll let you talk about, but it was one of the coolest and most unique things I'd ever seen in a video game, and it changed the way I thought about streaming. It changed the way I thought about delivering video game content. So that brings me to my question.
Oh.
Very, very long lead
Well,
in.
thank you.
What kind of content do you create in 76? And that could be role-playing, podcasts, tutorials, or maybe even, I don't know, game shows? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I set up and do in-game game shows. So the very first one that I did, I remember you, I think you stopped by the set.
Yeah, I was in the live
But
studio
it was-
audience.
Yeah, it was a live studio audience. I try to have live audiences for most of them, but sometimes it's hard, especially if I'm like trying to do it on a private server. But so the first one I did was Wasteland Feud, and I pulled people on Twitter, and I got a bunch of answers. I compiled those into the top 6 answers for each category, and started, like, I did a stream. I had contestants, and the stream didn't really work out very well because my overlays didn't work. I had no idea what I was doing at that point, but since then I've done some other game shows. I've done like a have you guys ever played like what is it called, like Ultimate Werewolf? Those kinds of games where you like do the deduction and stuff like that. So I have that. I have one in game called, I call it Raiders, and then we've done Clue, and
Ooh.
yeah, so I like to try and figure out how I can have I don't know, game shows in the game.
Well, yeah, and it speaks back to what you were talking about, how you like to use puns and satire. Be silly.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
think it was absolutely freaking brilliant. And it was a really fun night. I remember the whole time I was talking to Skunk about it. I was like, dude. I think he might have been in a different parallel universe fighting aliens, so he couldn't join us.
Oh.
It's true. I wasn't back in the Fallout universe yet.
But yeah,
Well,
thank
I'm
you
glad
for
you're back
for,
anyway.
Thanks for answering that
Thanks.
question.
Yeah.
So, our last question is, can we visit your camp for a tour? Because I haven't seen it yet. And I'm dying.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm really excited. Let's go. I'm
Let's
in
do
photo
it.
mode. I was like, why am I not moving?
Well,
Let's
we
get ready to travel.
we arranged the chairs for you to get in, but not get out. Oh, sweet!
Oh, yeah.
Frosty and Skullie are glitched on my screen.
Oh,
They are
yay!
floating.
Are we scooting around?
Totally. Well,
Sliding around?
sliding around the shoes. Your poor bottoms of your.
Ooh. Ooh, she's sliding around on my screen too.
Whee! Oh, sorry. When that happens, you just gotta, run around in circles and do weird stuff.
It's like you guys are now officially playing like checkers. With absolutely
Pop,
no
pop,
regards to the rules.
This should really be the next TikTok trend.
Yes.
Metal Goddess. Yes, we We may have put snowmen on the set because of Fallout Frosty.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Icicle
They make a
bites
really
about.
creepy child noise.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
great.
glad that-
Yeah, they do have the creepy, like, little creepy laugh.
I became an NPC.
Oh, yeah.
Just walk into the wall.
Mysterious,
Right.
mysterious sun mask raider. Yes, a new NPC. You follow him, and he leads you to a trap, and then eats you.
I don't need
Oh,
people
that's-
anymore.
Oh, I'm
Serious.
sorry.
I feel like we
Oh.
keep coming back to this.
I'm just gonna put
Oh.
cannibalism on and start eating people again.
You eat a person
mean-
one time.
Oh,
Oh no,
Wow.
it was more than once.
it was-
Eat people for a few months, and people get all weird about it.
And they call you a cannibal.
Yeah.
rough,
Suddenly you're
man.
eating everybody.
It's rough.
Oh, what is this, a body? Oh, he must have eaten him.
Oh, what is this guy wearing an outfit that we all tried for months to get? Definitely getting eaten.
Yes, see
still
here's
get
some
killed.
fire caps and starlight creepers.
Yes.
You guys were
Oh, yeah.
So,
Some of the
my other
magic.
kid's base is on the bridge we just went across. So we're literally
Yeah,
neighbors.
Howdy, neighbor.
Look at this
neighbor.
camp. I just saw your ally run inside like they were scared, or they were like, "Oh shit, I
He probably is.
I didn't flush."
Probably like, oh man, there's a desk I need to stand on top of.
Hey, look at this guy.
What is this guy doing?
He's fighting
this is new.
possums.
Oh, he's probably saying that this is his dinner.
Oh, so you have a
So
random event
good.
spawn right here, or is it always him? Well, he's
Well,
an
it's not
apprentice.
always him. I get Graham, and I have a lot of traders that come and hang out at my house.
He's in ball. Never.
Oh!
So
Ah, you can't take him anywhere,
Oh,
can
okay.
you?
I'm the security. This is what I do.
He just killed possums. That's all he
posed
did.
he posed a threat.
I killed
to
the damn
possums,
possum.
but that's fine.
Now look at this.
All right, so this is my camp.
Yes.
Welcome to my little humble abode and store.
Oh, yes, yours, mine, and ours. Somebody lock her up in the penitentiary.
I got jokes for days.
Oh, you get all the sheepies. They're so cute.
Yeah.
See, Chad
I had to
agrees that I made the
put
right call by shooting that guy. I want to buy all of this.
Ooh, this looks so nice.
Yeah, that's what we love about Fallout Frosty's camps. Her previous camp was build a mutant, based
Yes!
off build a bear.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, make a
phenomenal,
mutant.
and Make a mutant. My mistake, because that's more alliterative, so it makes more sense.
Exactly. Gotta have the alliteration.
Yes.
Oh.
But then I saw you building this one day, and I was just like, perfect. She's done it again. But it's lovely.
It's
well,
so
thank you.
good.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
the display cases and everything. Just eek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun to be able to
Displays.
have. So like this is a smaller camp, so it was nice to be able to have the ability to like fill the display cases and stuff them and make it feel a little more cluttered, I guess.
Looking for something to stuff inside display cases? Try bulk wood.
You can stuff it anywhere.
Here's the office. Raider Punk usually is like standing on some furniture in here.
Oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
there he goes.
Yep, there he goes.
Courier 7 says an amazing camp, Fallout Frosty.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Those are
yeah.
some big
Sorry.
horns up there.
Taking a pic- Yep.
Oh,
I didn't realize like how big they were until I like was trying to put them up and was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
They're
they're massive.
No, this is like the perfect 1970s style office for the, you know, a really
Right?
crappy
Isn't it
manager, but
great?
it's the 70s, so nobody really cares yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love that wood wallpaper because immediately reminds me of like a 1970s den where some dad is sitting on a
Mhm,
plaid
like the
couch being a total
Basement.
dick. Yeah.
Jessica
Very-
says,
we
"Don't
had,
let him cook the books."
We had like wood. We had wood paneling in our basement growing up, so that's what it reminds me of all the time.
Hell yeah!
Where you first
Definitely.
tickled your first controller for a video game?
Oh,
Is that what we
okay.
call it?
Oh,
Those were the
Sorry.
days.
Where you go?
Gently caressed and handled the controller. My mistake. Sorry, Skunk.
That might be worse.
Oh dear, can't win.
Oh, the type that you had to blow on it to make it work? Yes.
oh,
Mhm.
the good old days.
Yeah. Oh, what does this not work? Let me blow into it really quick. Fixed.
Exactly. It's magic.
So that's gonna work.
Absolutely, very well.
Yeah.
So I've got
I like the little
a
shop.
little bit of a I've got a little shop and then a workshop, which I use the CD shed for. And I have a little house back.
Yes.
Which
The nizzle
so
for
last
Rizzle
week.
says. Oh, go ahead. No, you go first. He can wait.
Oh, I was gonna say last week you guys were talking about if the prefabs will hurt or hinder the building community, and
Mhm.
I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, I think that it has the potential to help, just because I think there's a lot of creativity that you can do with these.
Yeah.
And also I think it's good for players who are like, I don't really like to build, but I can put something down that's not a square box. So
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of cool things come out with this train car that people have done.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
train car is great. Amazing.
A lot of it is
yeah,
the interior texture is great.
So one of my camps that I've done was I did a bed and breakfast. I made a little train station and then made train cars on tracks. And when this came out, I was like, oh, I have to get it because I'm going to rebuild it. So I'm going to going to rebuild it with like real train cars. So
Nice.
Oh, that's
excited for that.
awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to crash in on the camp build. Oh, afterwards, actually.
Every time she builds from now on, there's just 8 people standing there watching. Be like, oh, sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Keep going.
Oh my god!
Just
That was
pretend we're not here.
watching
Yeah.
watching another Fallout streamer who I won't name build, and there were 26 thirsty boys jumping up and down.
Oh my gosh, that was so annoying. I was just
Oh,
like,
man.
I messaged Triz and was like, "You have to, like, you have to see what's happening." I don't
It was
normally watch
horrible.
this person, but I even messaged them in their chat and was like, "How do you do this? Like, I don't think I could handle this." And you could, like, they almost said that they agreed with me, like that it was frustrating and annoying, and then caught themselves and was like, "Oh, I'm just used to it." It's like you shouldn't
Like,
be used to that.
Yeah.
It's
that shouldn't-
definitely something I'm used to.
Yeah,
Like,
look at that.
you shouldn't
I mean, I wouldn't be jumping up and down.
shouldn't
I would
have to be used to that.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I came up to Jay and was just like, "Hey, are you building? Let me trade with you."
Oh, like they were like getting in her way, like as she was trying to build.
Well, I'm not gonna say he or she, but
yes,
getting in the
them.
person's way.
Yeah.
They,
like,
them.
Like they
Oh,
were
man.
trying to place down some display cases and whatnot, and there were people in power armor.
Of
to
course.
stand away.
Multiple. And then there was even like a group of like 12 people doing a fake protest. They had protest signs and were like standing there protesting.
Oh no.
That's like my worst nightmare.
Said it before and I'll say it again. That ain't right. It ain't right.
You're right.
No. Awesome. Thank you so much. I love your camp so much.
It's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Lots of great
Absolutely.
detail for sure. I like everything in the display cases and got all the hard hats, and even what you're selling in your vendors is matches the shop perfectly. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Full immersion.
full
Yeah, but-
immersion.
Yes.
I feel like people might be disappointed when they come and then they're like, most of it's just pickaxes. Why did I even come? But I'm like,
Well,
hey,
they
they
just can't
came and they got to
appreciate
see it, and yeah, I was like, they came, they saw it, it's cute. Come on, like,
But
Yeah, it's like
it's a theme camp, so I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Jessica
Read the
Star
damn
says
sign.
everything is on theme. This camp rocks.
yes.
it's very nice, is what I replied. Sorry.
very well.
Can't help it.
I love
Well-
it. The details are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing I've learned from doing this show and hanging out with the gentlemen and the crew. Details is everything. It could be either a huge camp or a small camp. It's all about the details, like how much like of your personality shows up in the camps that you build, and or your theme, or your love, or your excitement for it. So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, if anything, I've learned from the guys and visiting other people's camps, and it's just so amazing to watch, like how much of people's like selves get into this camp, using atomic
Yeah.
shop items or not, you know.
Absolutely.
Well, and I mean, there's so much you can do with them, and I think that it's fun to see how people use the same thing differently,
Mm-hmm.
and like what may be a weird, detail in my camp might be like, I don't know. It's just fun to see how differently people use them and how they can be so different but also look so good still, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, it does. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I definitely try to tell people is think about your pieces differently and what else they could be.
Absolutely. People's personalities protruding profusely.
I didn't even know I had a build style
Yeah,
until I built a couple times, and people were like, "Oh, that's skunk style." It's like,
Yep.
okay, I guess I'm super
Confetti all
loud and
over
gaudy.
confetti all over the floor, ribbons
Yeah.
all over the ceiling.
And if it
Well, and like
shows.
the more you build, the more you build, I think you develop that kind of signature style, and like you have things that you gravitate towards, and
neon.
Yeah.
and
It's
just exactly.
It's kind of like if you go to Skunk's camp, make sure you bring a glow stick. And if you're at Jay's camp, make
Yeah.
sure your clothes are clean and you're looking sharp.
Make sure you
Right.
bring your own food because I ain't got any.
This is true because he's always
Yes.
starving.
And bring some for him.
You got
No, it's-
food.
It's a good point when you say that you people use some of the same items in their camp. I can't tell you that how many times I've used the turquoise stool. I use that stool in every build. It's like my favorite item, period. I don't know why I like the tall turquoise stool, but I do. I used it in Fallout 4 and most of my builds, so I just brought it over, and it's definitely a good piece.
Carried over, yeah.
Yeah.
Skunk, are you just throwing up all over Skull?
Oh no.
Is he throwing up on me? Really? These are white shoes.
Gosh.
And now they're full of puke.
God, now I have to clean them.
Nuclear
I have to
green.
find more Abraxo.
Oh my goodness. This is why I keep Abraxo in the bathroom.
Just for when your friends throw up on your shoes.
Yeah, it's not just for whitening your teeth.
Cobra Death Squad, aka Jason Agri, says, right? Why did I even unlock other chairs? I only use the same 3. It's so true, though.
Style, yeah, it's all about your style.
Mm-hmm.
Well, recently I've been trying to use some other chairs than what I usually use, so it's kind of been fun to, I guess, challenge myself and try some different.
Yeah.
Oh man, what is going on
Am I
here?
inside the plushie? What's happening?
You are inside the plushie. You're like,
oh my
God.
Sort
My
of.
camera zoomed all the way
Because
in.
you're
I
my
can't see
best
anything.
friend.
You're in a weird spot.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's like you're
Looks-
sitting on his shoulder,
Doesn't-
straddling it.
Yep.
Like,
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
I won it in a carnival.
Actually, I won it, and then I gave
Just
it
need
to
to
him.
do a king of the world. Aw, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
Everything you see before you, everything the latches is yours. Sawenya!
Well, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is ours.
Oh,
Also-
oh,
Now
knows?
he's doing the
Yeah.
floating.
yeah.
No, he's
Skunk's doing a float now.
That's just. Can we get a floating seated jetpack really quick? He's going home, ladies and gentlemen.
It just
Apparently,
works.
he had more than just beans for lunch.
That didn't take me out of the floating thing? Using the
No.
jet?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Oh, tight. Let's go again!
dude, he's just trying to sculpt that butt.
Rocket
Doing
squats. Rocket squats.
I can put on my butt jeans.
Yo.
Skunks rocket squats.
A new fitness
So many
book coming
clothing
out.
options.
Too many. Those
I think
glutes.
we
Okay,
found out.
I was being asked a question.
Huh?
What?
I was asked
Cobra.
a question. This is if I could add any song to the radio, what would it be?
Mm.
Does it have to be like Fallout-esque? Or any song?
I don't know. Go any song. Let's start
Go
there.
any song.
Do whatever
Yeah,
you want to do.
I mean, think about what songs are already playing on a radio station, so you can pretty much play anything.
Like
Yeah,
a
that's true. I mean, they've got,
rhinestone
like,
cowboy.
the Beach Boys.
Ooh,
so.
giddy up, giddy up.
Ooh, Beach Boys. That would be awesome.
Oh, both questions now. I do like Jingle Jingle Jingle. That would be fun to have. So that's a more Fallout-y song. I mean, obviously.
You mean
What about a non-Fallout song?
Non-Fallout song. One of my favorite songs is All the Small Things.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would totally not fit, but it's like one of my favorite ones, and it always
Small
makes me
Things.
happy. So I would be, maybe they'd do like a cover of it for Fallout. I don't know, but it makes me happy whenever I hear it. So I would like to have it on the radio and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is my jam!" So yeah,
Nice.
That would be cool.
All right, guys. Shall we wrap up this lovely house tour and move on to the next segment of our show.
Yes.
We're gonna sprint back to the set.
Yeah. Thank you so much for showing us your camp, Fallout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for having me on and coming to see it.
Yeah,
So that I can show
absolutely.
it off.
Can't wait for you to come back on and show off a different build.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Late night, come
Are you okay?
home, work
It's
I know, you left me rolling by.
Night, Cobra.
If that song got added to this
Jason.
game, I would. I don't know what I would do, but it wouldn't be good. But I think I'm getting. I'm getting a word from our sponsors. Hold on. Oh, yes. It's coming in clear now. Here we go. Hey, pal. Did you just say you haven't finished the Wastelanders storyline yet? Well, hate to break it to you, Spore, but that's a mistake. Once you do, you unlock a regular cornucopia of regulated irregular content. But where do I get this stuff? Well, there's Samuel at the Foundation, Mortimer the Mr. Handy inside the Crater Core, and Regs inside the new Fort Knox of Vault 79. But how do I get the gold, you ask? Simple. Earn treasury notes by completing new daily quests offered at the Crater, Foundation, and the Overseer's home. They can also be earned by completing public events. You know, the ones with exclamation points on them. Then you take your notes to the gold press machine at the Foundation or the Crater Core. Don't forget to see Smiley once a week in the Wayward. You can't miss him. He's the most American darn tootin'est son of a gun you've ever seen. Now, you can immediately purchase plans from Briggs of the Secret Service, but you'll need to sweat a little, bleed a little, and repeatedly farm a little to rank up your rep for the Settler and Raider items. Don't just stand there, kid. Join a public team and earn that hot, sweet bullion today. Very well.
Hot sweet bullion.
That sweet bouillon.
Makes me want a bouillonnaise.
Like chicken bouillon, steak bouillon.
Skunk, are you sitting? Because it looks like you're just kind of kneeling in the chair.
I'm sitting.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no!
He is kneeling.
You're stuck in the sitting pose.
How do I fix that? I forgot.
Just do
draw
another
the
pose.
weapon. Yeah, pose or draw the weapon.
Oh, there you go. And teabag. Teabagging always helps. No, for some reason Carl just does not want to
Right,
sit
so-
on the screen today.
Am I not
My
sitting again?
internet is struggling, so I'm gonna jump off the game. But
All
thank
right.
you again for having me.
Oh,
It was
no.
Thanks for
great.
coming by.
Yes,
Still trying
yeah.
to-
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Trying to
coming
chat a little
by.
bit. But yeah, you guys are great. Thanks for stopping by. And Skullie Face, you might want to eat something, maybe.
I'm so glad. I was like,
Maybe.
maybe.
I just was like, oh, her health is super low.
Thank you.
I've died on screen before because, yeah, it's embarrassing. And
Oh my god, thank you.
trying to look up for you. All right, have a great night.
All right, night, Frosty. Thank you.
Night, Frosty.
Yep.
Looks like East Coast is signing off pretty here. So got Corey Argonite, Frosty, Jason. All right, guys, let's move on to the Atomic Shop. That's where we convince you guys to spend your hard-earned atoms, not by ranking up, but by spending it in the shop. But honestly, this week, can I just say, just use those atoms to rank up instead? Exactly. Right?
What?
It's
Fell
okay.
asleep.
Way to sell the segment, kids.
Well, I'll start it off. We've got the first panel, Secret Service. Protect the gold! Don't. Keep all the gold for yourself. You've got the first thing is the Secret Service armor camo paint for 600 atoms, limited for 19 days. And if you're into woodland camo, pick it up.
Yeah.
Looks all right. The Secret Service camo Under Armor, also 600 atoms, 19 days. You should know right now you cannot put this on the shielded version of this Under Armor, but I'm sure that's an oversight. Then we've got the Secret Service bobblehead stand, 500 atoms, limited time, 19 days. I think it looks much better than the original Vault bobblehead stand, the nice sleek black. Then another repeat of the clandestine weapon skins, which might all be on sale for 350 atoms a piece for the next 5 days.
Yes.
They are.
I own some, but I don't have the pistol, so I wasn't sure.
Pew, pew.
We got that Secret Service backpack, also on sale for 350 atoms. The Cinder Block wallpaper, 300 atoms for the next 19 days. And the firing range posters, 300 atoms for the next 19 days.
And those
Kind
are
of
two different.
underwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, I got the fire range posters. I mean, they come like in two different variations in their frames, so they're not that bad. But the cinder block wallpaper is pretty nifty. Everything
That's
else,
alright.
everything else is like, eh.
Once you go cosmic wallpaper, you never go back.
Yeah.
Well, that's your style, though.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know if we
So-
decided this. Did we decide who goes next, or am I picking?
Oh no, I'll go next. But-
Okay. Then I pick you, Trizzle. Have fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, so not ready for this. All right, so the reason why I wanted to do Big Game Hunter, because I always imagine bearded men in flannel, i.e. Skullie. If you want to look at Jay, he's bearded and he's in flannel.
I know, right? Like his character is looking nice tonight.
I was like, sup, Bill? So, I bought the Big Game Hunter a while ago. I cannot tell you. It was pretty pricey though. This does come with the duck lamp, which is actually cute. It's called a hunting lodge lamp. This is something we went over last week. So, it comes with like a new wallpaper, a floor, a Santa Claus lodge hunting chair. It's a Santa Claus chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then larger than life Sasquatch mounted heads, because we all wanted a mounted head. And then, of course, our Minecraft grill. Not the grill that you see on Minecraft, but anyway. So after that, you can buy these individually. The Minecraft cooking stove and the pallet wood wallpaper and flooring. Right next to it is also the hunting lodge chair. You too can have Santa Claus's chair a la carte. You don't have to buy the bundle, but this is like a nice little bulk wood bundle price. So you can actually like integrate it here and there. That might be worth buying. After
Bulk
that is
wood bundle price. Hell yeah. Hey.
it's a bulk wood. And after that, we have the Nighthawk. It's for those who still, for some reason, carries the dragon around. I don't know why. If you're under level 25, I mean, if you're over 25, why are you still using it?
Maybe it's for the people that display it.
Maybe. I mean, if you really want to sacrifice your build budget for that, sure. After that is the Cryptid Enthusiast suit. You too can be a peeping Tom with your binoculars around your neck constantly. Make sure it doesn't hit your face as you're running across Appalachia. And it's actually, you will match the Wanderer as well. The girl that never, ever stops strumming her guitar. You think by now her fingers would be bleeding. And after that is the Rustic Stash for 200 atoms. As you can tell, I have not gotten it yet.
Well,
But-
she's a synth. That guitar lady, she's a synth for sure.
She's everywhere.
Absolutely. She only plays one song.
Yeah.
Don't walk on the dark side, walk on the nuke side. Anyway, so yeah, that concludes my bearded lumber daddy big bulk wood bundles page.
Hey.
And really quick, Greg, let me know exactly what we call that outfit that Jay has on. It's the lumber sexual fit.
Oh.
Yeah.
But everybody's saying lumbar, like the lumbar region.
Well, conversation moves.
Lower back sexual.
Mrs. Porkstore says that some still have legacy dragons. Yes, those who still have the legacy dragons that actually are functional and like in the beginning, early days, back in my days.
This is Pork Sword 69.
I know the name.
I like Pork Sword a lot. That's a really great name.
Lumber sexual. I'm done, guys. My brain has now gone to Happysville, so I'm gonna move this on to Fen.
It's the Shroud's turn. Or maybe it's time for another rent.
Nope. Get out of here, both of you. You bother me. So, this time I have 3 bundles. Oh dear. So first we have the spring bundle. If you have the deal, it's 1,200 atoms for 5 days. Now, if you look at the spring bundle, it's just lovely. You get the asbestos roof tile set, summer elm trees, fall elm trees, winter elm trees, brambles, nuclear waste barrel planta, mushroom lamp, and the red turret pack for some reason. Interesting. That is quite a bundle, faithful viewers. But interestingly, a lot of that is a la carte, as we shall discuss. Next to that, we have Green Thumb. Yes. Let us see. Greenhouse door, Deathclaw topiary, cactus set, tulip and daffodil planters, large succulent set, tiered succulents, and a carnivorous plant. Wow, another one that's for 1,200 atoms for 12 days. A little bit longer than the spring bundle. Another great bundle. Next to that, a subpar superhero, off and piddling around next to the Shroud, trying to make himself look stronger than he is, no offense. We have the Grognak Hero Bundle. But it is a fantastic bundle. Unfortunately, I own it. And also, unfortunately, for some reason, when I try to click on it, it won't go inside of it. So but let me see. It includes the King Grognak outfit, his headband, the King Grognak icon, the emote, which is, let's face it, one of the best emotes of all time.
Yes.
And you have the throne. The throne is fantastic, and they added that new animation where you sit a lot like old man Conan might sit from Conan the Barbarian. Some might say the genesis of comic books. And then lastly, you have the skin for, what is it, a skin for just the sledgehammer? Or the super sledge? What does it say there?
It might be for the axe there. Grognak.
No.
No, it's
for a super sledge.
It's for a super sledge.
For a super sledge. For some reason. It's too bad those aren't universal. But then moving on. If you don't want to get the bundles, but you want the trees, and trust me, you want the trees. Mm-hmm. You can get them separately. I don't know the price, but I assume it's kind of cheap. But anyway, moving on, we have the brambles next to that. Available for 5 days at 175 atoms. Indeed. And you might be saying, but hey, there are brambles all over the place. Yeah, but never where you want them. And when you're placing trees, guess what? It gets rid of the brambles, and then you place these brambles where those brambles were. Come on! It's a simple equation. Next to that, we have the waste barrel planter, 175 atoms as well, regular. For 5 days, limited time, and it's just a beautiful addition to any camp. Fits within the lore appropriately, and now with the other radiation barrels you can get from the public event, guess what? It looks great.
Yay.
Next to that, my favorite item imported from Hot Topic and Spencer's Gifts, we have the mushroom lamp, and it is perfect, very perfect. And if you like
Does Spencer's
mushrooms,
Gifts even exist anymore?
Yes, there's one still in my mall.
Thank
where I am.
There's one still in my mall.
Oh, thank Mothman.
Right next to Bath and Body Works.
Oh my god.
The mushroom lamp is incredible. Put it inside of your pot, and it makes like, it looks like you're making some, mushroom stew, or maybe you're making something a little more psychedelic.
That's what you're talking about putting your weed. I was like, oh.
What? I'm not talking about invasive species plants. Come on.
It's a mushroom with your brambles.
Yeah. But next to that, we have, for some reason, the Red Turret Pack for 350 atoms for 5 days. Do you want to look stylish and use all the red accents that they seem to always be giving us in the atomic shop? Well, there you go. You have a red accent on your turrets right there. Now, the last item, which I have been waiting for, and I purchased, so I do not know what it is, but it was cheap, is the large succulent set. Ah, it's beautiful. It really is. If you don't have it, you should get it. If you don't want it, change your
You should
mind.
get it anyway. Exactly. You should get it anyway.
Get it away!
It's currently on sale for 210 atoms.
Well, that is very well. That's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes my segment. Who do I popcorn?
Yes.
Predisposed popcorn pass to. Who do I go to?
Rocks.
DJ JJJ Rux.
Jason!
All right. In the leaving soon here, we got the down home bundle. That comes with your big ass statue. Skunk, you actually got that going on your camp right now. Looks awesome.
I bought that shit when it first came out too for like $15.
Oh my
geez.
god.
Oh god.
I thought it was gonna be tiny and sit on a desk, not the size of my fucking house.
Yeah. Seriously, it's so big, man.
It's
So
massive.
big. That's the first thing I said when I put it out. I was like, "Shit, that's so big."
It's so huge. But they do have some good things in that though. That the backwoods bungalow, I do like that. I think it's pretty cool looking. They got the rustic stash skin and the wire spool table, which is a must. The spool table.
Oh,
is
it's
a
an
must.
absolute must. Yeah, absolutely.
And I need a price check on that because I own it.
650. It's 650 atoms.
Pretty cheap.
All right, then we got the Stanley
Price check.
Price check on the down home bundle. Price check on the down home bundle. All right, then we got the Stanley skin for 350, and that's for what is that for? Another sledge, super sledge.
I think.
No, that is actually for the Grognak axe for some reason.
What the?
Yep. It makes perfect sense if you don't think about it at all.
It just works. Okay? It just works. All right.
All right, then you got the communist skin, which is really awesome. Actually, I like the communist skin. That's for 560 there for me. 700 if you. I don't know why my 700 is slashed out there. 560.
It's probably it's on. Oh, well, it's because it's
Probably
on
on
sale
sale.
right now. It's on sale the next couple days for 560.
All right, the bottom row we got the black shovel backpack for 400, which is a classic and a good one. One of the first backpacks, a good one there.
For real.
We got the American Paint set for the revolver. What's that for 400? We got the Master Slugger icon, which is a classic Fallout 76 icon there.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the white and blue floor here, which is great. 300 atoms. And the Which Way icon here for 25. Don't need it.
Does anyone else pose the question, why is it Vault Boy? Why isn't
True.
there a Vault Girl Witch?
Seriously.
Or at least it could have said, like Warlock.
Well, see, wizards
Yeah.
do wear hats.
True. But it
And
still says a
warlocks
witch.
might wear exactly.
You could even be a battle mage. It really depends on what his, what does his grimoire contain? What specialization does he do? Does he do physical magic? Or does he do illusions or summoning? It really depends, guys. I mean,
Could be destruction magic, man.
Yeah, well, that destruction magic. That's kind of is physical school, basically.
But really, he can't be called a witch because dudes
Yeah.
are warlocks.
Maybe that's why they say which way.
If you've ever watched Buffy,
Oh, don't you talk to me about Buffy! Of course, I've seen Buffy. But maybe that's why they say which way, because it's kind of a play on the words. Like, oh, which way? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
been-
feeling it.
And to finish out the row down at the bottom there, it's a high-tech wallpaper for 110. Get it now. Actually, wait. 3
No, it's
days
210.
left.
I got it for 210.
210? That's what
Yeah.
that's what it says on mine. 210.
210.
Oh, for some reason I thought you said 110.
he did say 110.
Thank you. Oh,
Triz is
You ain't
dancing
kidding
in
me,
her
Jake.
seat.
Well,
I am.
excuse
How did
me.
you know?
I almost went and bought that shit. I'm like, 110? How did I miss that?
Yeah, 210 for 2 days.
210, 210. And Metal Goddess says there is a girl lich icon.
Yeah, I've got the girl one. I
Yeah,
didn't buy the boy one.
I've seen Haunter using it. Another great camp builder.
All right, so that leaves me. And the last tab.
Don't
So
fuck
I-
up.
So much pressure. So the free item this week is yet another icon. It's the American Eagle icon. It actually doesn't
America.
look half bad. It looks pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
if you're
me.
into America.
America.
And then
If you're into the clashing pattern of primary colors or whatever.
oh yeah.
Yeah. If you're into eagles, I guess.
And then the scrap kit is back. You get 40 for the price of 800. Yay!
Yay.
And guess what, guys? If you didn't grab it last time, the Dying of Thirst emote is in the Atom shop.
Who doesn't
so-
have that, though? Like,
I
I'm
know.
pretty sure everybody has that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need it. It's the best way to deal with griefers. The best.
Yes.
That and piercing drills.
Yes, and that's currently on sale for 120 atoms. So grab that up if you haven't
Do
already.
chickens have large talons?
110. It's 110. 110.
110.
110.
And then last but not least is the Bloody Arctos refrigerator. It's on sale.
I did get
for-
that.
It's on sale for 350 atoms.
Yeah,
Nice and bloody.
I'm just
After I
one of these-
saw it in Jay's first flex camp, I was like, I need that fridge.
Well, and Torda, I don't know if you noticed, it has the mysterious, overly large handprint on it.
I know. All right, it's one of those big things that I showed Finn back in the early days about a huge, big, bloody handprints that you see right around the riverfront of the forest. So, I'll add to the mystery there. And then, but yeah, I like those icons though. They're like the Pogs of 76. Did you get this icon?
Yeah, I believe
It's icon Pog.
the handprints were left by the accomplice of the Sickle Man, overly large fingered boy. That's his sidekick.
Is that his
I don't know if I
name?
like the way you said that.
I don't think I like the way I said it either.
Overly large.
Extremely large fingers boy. Not finger. More wine.
Hashtag more wine.
Oh, man.
It's the bloody boy in the fridge.
Oh. Oh, my.
So, dinner?
Whoa! Whoa! What is going on out here?
I've been giving the shroud a lap dance the entire
I
time.
have not
What?
This is the shroud.
been strangely sensual.
Hey guys, it's not meat week yet. Jesus.
Oh, right. My bad.
Oh goodness.
Keep that up. We might have to start up a fans only section for the Atomic Stop, man.
Yo, sell my feet. Sell pictures of my feet all day. Yo, I'll do that.
Oh my goodness.
Very well.
So, Skunk, while you were flashing your sausages out there, did you see anything on the data mine radar?
Flashing my sausages.
Flashing my sausages.
Like he
Would you
is
like some sausage?
like multiple.
Yeah.
Bitch, these are brats. Bitch, these is brats.
These are Sazitas.
Kielbasa.
Thank you.
Cheese still brat, bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot
Excuse
of
me,
data
excuse me,
mines. More than I'd like to go over, but I'll do it anyway.
I mean, you don't
can
have
just
to go
pick
over,
some
but
and then save
yeah.
some for later.
Yeah, most of the good stuff is the meat week stuff, I feel like.
oh, really? Okay.
I got cut from the call.
Oh,
I don't know if I can go to where I needed to go to. Hold on, I'm gonna try again. Did it work? Am I still in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're still here.
in.
We
Okay.
hear you.
Yeah, I'll just touch on a couple of them. Let me, let me scroll
Silver
up to it
shroud
really quick.
sausages.
yes, zombie.
So I'll quickly go through it. I mean, some of it we touched on, I think, last week.
Mhm.
But some of it has come out already. I'm not going to mention the meat week stuff because we already talked about that.
Oh, boo.
It'd just be
All right,
utterly
fine.
ridiculous
I'm just
to talk
messing,
about
I'm
it
just
again.
messing.
Yeah, all right. There's a Charlie Moo Moo outfit, just like the Mr. Fuzzy outfit, with a double-headed cow head and, pink
And udders.
cow suit with udders. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tight.
You want to squeeze my udders?
Yeah, a backpack for that is coming out as well. But I mean, some of the other cool stuff that's coming out is the Blood Eagle outfit we mentioned before, which is a reskin of the Stalker outfit with a big Blood Eagle on the back, but the helmet for that is really, really fucking tight.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's some new goggles coming out that kind of look like a play on the Mothman goggles, but a little more tech-oriented, I
Cool.
would say, and they come with the Mothman Hunter outfit. So it kind of seems like there might be a lead into a Mothman event at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple power armor skins, including the Brotherhood of Steel one that we've seen with the Vertibird jetpack, which kind of looks alright. Some new backpack and drop bag skins. Looks like the Mr. Fuzzy backpack is making a resurface. Possible coming back out to us, or coming out soon. We've got a lunch pail drop bag, a tackle box drop bag.
Those look awesome.
A clutch purse drop bag, a Vault Tech duffel bag drop bag.
Wow.
Looks like
That's
we're
a lot.
at some point we'll be getting skins for the bow, for the lever action rifle, for another rifle, getting a ghillie skin, new Pip-Boy skins, new icons. The icons look like they're going to be coming out with the Colossus Problem next Tuesday. Looks like 4 new
Cool.
icons.
Yay, more icon pog.
Yeah,
Probably
there's
that
some
plushie. They'll probably drop
definitely
that.
the plushie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want that.
Well, and some of that's related to the event as rewards. I know that for
Okay.
sure. There's a doorbell coming out for camps.
What?
We got a lot of
But-
Blood Eagle and Raider
but
camp
for what?
items. Yeah, and we don't know yet. It just shows a doorbell. Got a lot of communist stuff. There's a communist fusion generator skin, communist wind generator skin,
That's
new
amazing.
fireplace skin, a water collecting barrel, a new jukebox that's coming out.
What?
That looks like it's smaller.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Looks like a dog meat statue as well is coming out at some point.
Oh my god.
No,
I don't know.
no,
that
no,
might just be a
no,
weird
no.
data mine. No, not dog meat. I can't read the writing on it.
It probably is, but no.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we can play Ding Dong Ditch.
There's also
Yes.
a communist skin for the safe, which is interesting. It's like
Yeah,
a
it looks-
old green metal.
Either that or it's a whole new safe. I don't know. That would surprise me if it wasn't a new safe because it looks
Right. It looks interesting.
Yeah, and some of that stuff, that's the one thing about the data mines, is you can see so much stuff
and you never know when it's coming out.
Or not get it at all because they just don't want to put it in yet.
But Jay, what you said about the safe, it's something I always tell people to think about. When you're thinking about how they're going to introduce content to this game, a great way to think about it is looking at ESO and everything they've done. Thinking about that data mine mixed with a wish that I have is having a separate stash or inventory for all of your players on your account to share. So if there was a safe that you could, let's say it has 400 unit limit, and you could put stuff in there that everybody can access, that would get rid of the need to mule, which is just tedious and can be disastrous if shit goes wrong.
Dude,
so that would be tight.
Dude,
that would be tight.
Perfect.
So just a couple more items. Looks like we might at some point be getting those junk walls from Fallout 4. Also looks like maybe a communist version of some barbed wire walls, a metal door, some more doors like the brick wall door that has a secret entrance, a metal door that slides open, a raider door that slides open, a vault door that opens up, some new clocks.
Oh yeah, those clocks are pretty sweet.
Yeah, and that's just the most recent things that I've seen.
Yeah, the Raider walls too, man. I'm psyched about those. I notice anything in those leaks, if the picture is on like the White Springs property or there's an NPC like in the image, we get it. Like we get it.
Well, and a lot of the stuff that I was looking at, some of it we've already gotten. Like a lot of it came out this week and last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is what it is. They come out or they don't. Never get your hopes up. Never be like, well, I saw it in that picture. It must be real. It's like, well, it could have just been a trick and you just got your hopes up.
I seen it.
Yeah. I watched it on Juicehead's video. He said it's coming out.
Shout out to Juicehead.
Be that trailer.
Not a sponsor.
Trailer park drone.
Not a doctor.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, now that we talked about the supposed content, why don't we talk about some wishes, Jay? What do you think?
Oh man, it's. I guess I really wish to see the stuff soon. I think this week kind of bummed me out a little bit. I know to some that that stuff was valuable to people that that had the armor and stuff like that, but I thought I was expecting a little more this week. So I guess my particular wish is that they would maybe step up the game just a little bit as far as what they're putting out, because I noticed they're doing a lot of bundles, but I like to see little individual things, maybe some new lights, maybe a couple new doors, nothing extravagant, but just simple things that you can add, maybe new containers. And I noticed something that was slightly disappointing to me is in the beginning of our legendary run, there were those Volt-Tec scrap boxes that had the little Volt-Tec container.
Oh yeah, and it just gave you a bunch of scrap.
And it gave me a bunch of scrap. Now I thought I was going to be able to place that little Volt-Tec crate. I want that little Volt-Tec crate.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that goes with a huge missed opportunity of not putting lunchboxes in the item shop for people just to buy. Like, why would you'd make so much fucking money if you put in a group of 3 for, say, even 300 atoms, that people would have bought them up like hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
You would have made tons of money.
Especially knowing that they're going to introduce those legendary perks at some point. So there is a point to being high level now. I think what was the limit that they said? If you're at level 1,000, you'll be able to upgrade everything up to its max as far as the legendary perks are going to be concerned. So it's like
level 1,000.
Yes, level 1,000.
Level 1,000.
No thanks.
Oh, his power.
But yeah,
It's over 9,000. 1,000.
9 episodes later, he's still surprised at his power level, and they haven't thrown a single punch. No big deal. Any more wishes?
I'd
I
like
don't
to
know.
see some more plushies. Like,
Yes.
Oh, really?
the Mistress
Would you?
of Mysteries would be nice.
I'd like to see anything but the Shroud plushie. How about a Mechanist plushie?
Oh, that
Oh
would
my
be so
gosh.
cute.
They need to do a real Hubris Comics, like just do a huge ass Hubris Comics season, Hubris Comics DLC quest storyline with all of them, all the Unstoppables, all of their villains. Just why
is so
don't they
amazing.
push that hard? Do they not know that Marvel just like set the stage for that? I mean, good lord,
yeah.
where have they been the last 10 years?
Mothman plushies. Yes.
Oh,
Rant-
yes.
rant
Look
over.
at distraction. Mothman plushie.
Speaking of look at a distraction, they brought up a good point. Is they say I think we need to remember that the shop is doo-doo for a lot of us because we've already gotten the great bundles, but the Game Pass players haven't had a chance.
Yeah, they're trying to suck in those Game Pass players to spend atoms on them, or even to buy the game to continuously shop.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a clever thing when it comes to like a marketing standpoint is all of these Game Pass people are coming in and they have all these challenges to do. So they're going to be getting atoms on a regular basis. And they don't understand that we just lost out on that, what, 80% of
80%.
daily and weekly challenges that
Yes.
were my lifeblood for so long. So they're going to get that taste for all these giant bundles. And then they're going to get to that point where like, oh shit, all these challenges I have left are really hard to do. But all this really cool stuff is coming out. What am I? Well, cha-ching. You know what I mean?
Mom,
Aw.
Dad, I need Adams. Who's Adam?
Very well.
Oh, my goodness.
Any other wishes?
Ladies,
Bueller?
Oh,
Bueller?
I'm fine. Other than I want a responder vendor, but that's okay. I will Joe's.
I want lights.
never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
I know.
Get it.
I will stand on my hill, and Jessica will stand on hers for more switches. I want my responder vendor.
That was Fallout Frosty.
No, I think was it.
Nope. Fallout Frosty. More switches. I will die on this hill.
I thought it was Jessica. All right, let's fall out.
No. No.
Ooh, more switches, like more electrical switches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Instead of just the
Yeah.
Red Rocket one.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
other thing. I just want more electrical related things. Let me mix it up. I want
Ooh.
power conductors that work like the ones we have that aren't the ones we have.
So I know they're the children of Adam, so they're completely different. But they have those bottles at the Birdwatcher station, and
Yeah, the Far
I'm
Harbor bottles.
yeah, I want those bottles.
Lights, I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
They're
my
really
wish.
more lights.
More
If you-
lights.
More lights.
More lights.
Yes.
More
And really,
lights.
one of very much better as these. But one of the things I loved about the mods in Fallout 4 were, people that released those generators that had such a big area of effect that you didn't need to do anything besides just place that little generator. And let's be honest, the build space is so small. It's like, why not give me a generator that just expands that entire circle? Why not? But maybe that's just me because I like things that look nice and tidy. But
Why
Right,
is
instead
the
of having
fusion
all these
generator so
conductors.
big?
Yeah.
You need a lot of because big power requires.
yeah, but the fusion
Yes.
cell,
That's
the
a good
fusion cell
concept.
is
That would be a
impossible.
super
good
tiny.
concept, though.
Yeah, why is it so big if the fusion cell is so tiny?
It would be cool to have,
Mystery.
at the workshops when we want to power up the machines, there's those little boxes on the wall or on the
Yes.
machine. Now, what if we have that? We have one single wall that we can place on one side of, one wall, and on that wall has a power box.
Jay, you
That's
read
it.
my mind. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, or
Do you remember that mod in Fallout 4 with the wall switch that had like 10,000 power?
oh yeah, it was the 1,000 switch. Yep, the 1,000 switch.
Place
Yep.
it down. Well, don't need to build anything else. My whole camp is powered for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I used a more real. It was like a realistic power options and had like all kinds of windmills and all kinds of like little small engines that looked like scrappy and yeah,
Oh yeah.
Noise.
noise.
Noise. I'm all wished up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wish.
wished up.
Yeah, I think I'm all out of wishes
I
for
don't
now.
know what to do.
All right, then. So if that's the case, let's move on to the next portion of our show where we sing. I'm kidding.
Woo!
So,
No.
on this portion,
No!
No
karaoke button.
Get him out of here!
hey guys, just to let you know, when Skullie streams, she
Oh,
has
no.
a karaoke button option.
Yes. This
Yes.
is
I
Skullie
got-
Face.
So
Oh,
this is
no.
Skullie Face. So make
Time to
sure you
shout her out.
subscribe to her channel and save those points, and you can make her sing. I've already done it, and I'll do it again. Okay, so
Limit
that's
3 for
actually not the. Oh no conditions. So on this portion of the show, we will not be singing, but however, we'll be going to where we answer a question from our viewers. Just a reminder, if you guys like to submit a question, you can do so by messaging us on Instagram or joining our Discord server or leaving a question in the question box channel or just sending us a message.
I was going to say, or DMing us. Because
DM
that's how I
us.
seem to get questions.
I know, exactly. Or drop
Skunk,
it
I
here
have a
in
question
chat.
for the show next week. Okay.
Will you stop talking to yourself in the mirror?
No, I don't have mirrors. Mirrors tell me lies.
But look how amazing you look. How do you not have mirrors? All right. So Skullie, do we have any questions?
Yes, and I'm really tempted to rename this portion Skunk Asks.
Yes. Stay tuned, guys. Next
Wait,
season
wait.
we'll have Skunk's
Wait.
Corner.
I have a pose for this.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
All right. So, NukaSkunk asks, what's your favorite part of doing the Atomic Shops show? Getting to hang out with you guys.
Yeah. It's the bonds of friendship and the camaraderie that comes with creating something together.
I guess we actually get to use the stuff I buy and I don't use normally.
Yes, that too.
I will technically buy these bundles and maybe use a light bulb from the 100 atoms bundle. But also hanging out with my friends. I know it's cheesy, and I think I got a toothache from saying that. But also, I have gotten to know more of the 76 community than anything. Like, our horizons have broadened because of this. So I'm very happy about that. And Bulkwood.
Oh my god.
And nut fruit.
Oh yeah. And what was it?
Don't forget it.
What was that thing?
Don't
about
you forget
cheesecakes?
about mine. About the chowder.
Oh yeah, the chowder too. But I was thinking about what Trish said when we had.
Oh, what was the cheesecake one?
Oh god. I think it was like
My
meaty
brain.
cheesecake or something.
No, I don't
Sound
know.
Yeah.
Yuck. Yuck.
Yeah. It was something really weird, but oh my god, it was hilarious. Was it
You want
Rollin was
cheesecake
giving
with
lap
some nice
dances?
ground beef on top?
I
Ugh.
don't know what it was. I was probably drunk on board.
Yes, you were. You were.
Oh,
One
That's why it
too
was
many
so great.
soda pop rickies.
this explains so much.
It was a hashtag more wine moment.
Yes, pretty much.
I didn't hear Jay say what he likes about doing this, and it makes me sad.
What?
I like how he stops dancing. Like what?
We're, he asked, "What do you like about doing the atomic stop?" And all of us said very heartwarming things. And now it's your turn to top it or look like you don't care.
No pressure.
I like many different things about what we do here on the show. I definitely like exploring new camps and talking to the people, and getting new people in the chat and making new friends, and just hanging out with you guys.
Aww.
Acceptable.
But
Oh, there's a butt.
back to dancing.
Yes.
Very well. Candy wrapper noises.
Dude. We didn't get any candy wrapper noises tonight because I had this thing wrapped around my freaking glasses.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my wife walks upstairs. She's like, "Why are you wrapping your headphones around your glasses?" Like, that's just mind your goddamn business.
You see nothing. Continues to rap.
This doesn't look like anything to me.
You see nothing here, woman.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Alrighty. So
Next
Skunk's Skunk's next question is since Wastelanders dropped, what's your favorite experience you've had?
Riding shotgun.
That was pretty quick.
I think for me, it was just, I've always appreciated Fallout for their lore, for everything you find, holotapes, notes, reading computers, talking to robots. But there's, that human element, that immersive element of interacting with human NPCs. Like, that just gets me into any game just a little bit more. And that level of immersion, re-exploring the map with people everywhere, I think that feeling, that quantifiable feeling of, wow, yeah, there's people. Like, that was my favorite part.
Yeah, I definitely think, even if you had beaten the game and you still went back to the vault and you still walked down those stairs and you came to the two people and you're like, oh shit. And you just start talking to them, and when you go into the Wayward, the game is completely changed. It just felt completely different.
Well, in the way
it's
that they
definitely
cleaned up, like some of the areas where you find people, how they cleaned up corpses, cleaned up some of the shit lying around.
That's true.
There's even that cult base, Cult of the Mothman base, that used to have the cooking show set up with the teddy bears, and they politely moved them all into a box and stacked it to the side. It's like, what?
I hadn't seen that yet. That's cute.
Yeah. You just have to kill them all to go check it out.
Oh, I think my favorite part was finally finishing Wastelanders this week.
Yay!
I finally did it, guys!
My Mothman.
Oh man.
He took too long.
I was busy building.
I'm building.
Literally, yeah. Oh man. Alrighty. So, Skunk's last question. When building your camps, do you find yourself repeating certain types of builds even if you have changed the overall look, i.e. the same bed setup, workbenches, vending machines, etc.?
No.
Very, very concise and to the point.
No, use that teal stool. That's your one thing that's consistent.
Yeah, I always
Yeah,
use
but-
that.
I mean, how I was in workbenches for a while, dropping them the same and just saving those, rebuild, putting them back out, that type of stuff. Or if you've got a favorite bed build, like I've seen Jay do Nook a couple times, which I fucking love. Or like if you see, I don't know, something, anything.
Well,
you tell me none of y'all build the same shit every single time I'm on the
I try not to, but I like to think that all of my builds have the same type of elements. You know, you're gonna see shit drop together, but it has to be arranged differently. Or, I mean, like the camp I have now, not to spoil too much, but it is the flex camp just arranged, differently. Maybe
Sort of.
used. I mean,
I do
No,
a lot
I just-
of
I think it's good. It's better.
I do a lot of putting walls in the middle of foundations. I find I do that a lot.
I'm probably the most boring builder out of everybody in this group. So
no.
my clinic
No.
always has the same setup, but my most consistent thing in all my camps has always been Sassy and the guitar next to her.
yeah.
That's the only
Well,
thing that's been
yeah.
consistent.
Well, in your medical station, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's my responder clinic. Yeah, that
Yeah.
and Sassy are like my two consistent. Always will be similar no matter where I've moved or what I build.
Trizzle, I think you don't give yourself enough credit. You are a splendid builder.
Yeah,
But really,
decorating is great.
I don't build. I haven't built a new camp in over 7 months. But look at distraction. Just ask, what is the most unique prop you have created for your camp? That's a good question too. And I wouldn't say it's unique, but one of the things, as soon as Jay or Rad Rux showed me how to drop glitch, I was like, ooh, the first thing that popped in my head was putting the candle into a jack-o'-lantern. And of course, my first one was the shroud jack-o'-lantern. I was like, oh yeah, oh boy. So that's probably mine. What about you guys?
The clean sink and the wooden spool table. I've been using
Oh.
that constantly now.
Yeah, I saw you do that on your stream, and I was like, yep, that's it. That's how you use it.
There's no going back.
Trying to think.
Yeah, me
Mine's dropping the radio and the row of succulents in that bookshelf looking structure. I guess it does kind of look like a bookshelf, but I try to drop the glitches, the row of succulents, and the radio in there as well to fill up the spaces. But that's like really the most exciting part I get.
I didn't build it, and Skullie already said hers, but one of my favorite things Skullie ever did was put the Grognak plushie on the small sheep squatch plushie and then drop it down, and it looks like it was meant to be. He looks like he is straight up riding it. Like it is. It makes me think of Thundercats, and it makes me think of He-Man, like right away. I'm like, oh my god!
Yes.
Oh, that was so cute.
So that would be kind of like he ho.
I have the power! Yeah.
Which is based off of a toy. So strange. So,
I don't think I have one.
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
That's it for questions.
All right.
They were
that's
all
fine.
mine this week.
Yeah. Sweet. So, Skullie, it's your favorite corner.
Yay! So it's time for Skippy's Appreciation Corner. So this week we're featuring some artwork he hasn't quite posted yet. He's gonna post it up sometime today, if he hasn't already. But it's a Nuclear Winter comic strip. It's really cute. Where he's like, guys, there's a small group fighting up ahead. I think there's 2 teams. He's like, I'll throw a nuke grenade over there. Maybe it'll scare them off. And he throws it, and he's like, yeet! And it kills 2 of them. It's like,
Does it say
congratulations,
yeet?
Overseer.
Yeah,
Yes, it says
yeet.
yeet.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my
Yeah.
science.
Yo, I got a shirt for Father's Day. It says "Yeet or be yeeted."
Yeah.
Yes. And so the second piece we're featuring is a little comic about his girlfriend, who's now playing Fallout with him, and he gives her some grape mentats and a day tripper to talk to Rupper and his gang. And she's like, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. And he comes back and they're all dead. And she's like, the only dialogue option I had was strength. You saw nothing. It was great.
Freaking died when I saw that one.
Yes. Like, I have a very big appreciation for Skippy's girlfriend. Oh man. But yeah, that's it for Skippy's artwork.
Well, and besides the always lovely Mr. Skippy, do we have any other shout-outs?
So we have a couple of new subscribers on our show tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Give them shout outs.
Do it.
But yeah, really, I mean, the viewers, thank you, everybody who's stuck around through all the portions. I wish I could say thank you to everybody who was here earlier, too, but everybody who's still here, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really, really lovely to see everybody.
So Gamer Redefined is actually one of our first official, who's not part of the crew,
Yes.
subscriber to our channel.
Yes,
So-
so shout out to Gamer Redefined.
Shout out to the sexy man, Greg. Gamer
Mhm.
Redefined.
Lumber
His boy,
sexual.
Ant.
Greg, nice.
So major
Oh.
shout out to our first subscriber. So thank you so much for that. That makes us all like excited in our special
Yes.
parts.
Yes.
He also
Wait,
threw
my
bits at us
penis is
earlier
tingling.
too. Oh, my.
yeah, my pee-pee is tingling too, skunk.
You may want to get that checked, gentlemen.
Oh no, tingling is good. It's the burning you want to worry about.
Mhm.
It's okay, Metal Goddess.
But I haven't had a flare up in weeks, so we're good.
Oh yeah, Metal Goddess, still better. The fact that we notice that you're here every single like Wednesday with us, and that's like, that's special. That's perfect enough.
Everyone is special.
Your viewership is praise enough.
Absolutely.
So
Any more
okay.
shout outs at all? Or?
Well, Jay, go ahead and tell everybody what you're going to be doing tomorrow then.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Let's do this.
I'm not gonna show up. I'm not even gonna go.
What?
Well, so that's a lie.
Lies.
No, tomorrow
Services,
night I'll be on United Wasteland Networks. They're going to be going to people's camps, and I'll actually be the first one on the stream, so you can catch that at 9:00. Probably
Awesome.
9:15 after some gabble from the peoples of United Wasteland Network.
Is that Eastern or
Waste-
Pacific?
Yeah.
That's Eastern.
okay.
9 Eastern?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, they do awesome stuff over there. You guys should check them out.
Absolutely.
United Wastelanders Network. Yeah, Greg already in here too. That's a great stream to watch too as well. So
Oh yeah.
Heck
the
yeah.
king of quarantine.
He's always a fun individual for sure.
Hey, look who showed up. It's Seth, right at the end.
I bet.
Oh hey, Seth.
What
I
is
wonder
it
what
up to?
he was doing.
Seth, you been building?
I'm building.
I'm building.
Seth. We need a spot for that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for those who stuck around, we have a one more announcement to make towards the end, but I just want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Those who stuck around all from the first part, the second part, the middle part, and those who accidentally found us as of the last 10 minutes, thank you.
Yeah. So, if you guys are itching for more content, you can find the Atomic Stop on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we also have a Discord channel. As for the team, you can find us on all of those social media platforms as well, and there will be links to all of those in the About portion of our Twitch channel and on the video description on YouTube.
Very well. So, faithful viewers, if you liked what you saw and or heard, come join us next week for a special crew episode of the Atomic Stop. Will there be a base building competition featuring previous guests? Maybe. Will there be bulk wood? Most assuredly. Will there be frustrated screams of consternation as the victor of an as of yet to be determined competition of some sort as the victor lords it over them? You betcha, Spore. Don't miss it. Next Wednesday at 9 p.m. PST right here on Twitch. It was and is always the Atomic Stop.
Duh.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. JJJ.